Someone tell me a country that is better than Ghana. Just one country that's better than Ghana. For me, the best country in the world is Ghana. Beautiful people, nice food, good places to go to, like beautiful scenery. Just tell me one country that's better than Ghana.
Nigeria.
Research has it that Ghana is becoming the most desirable country for people to live in West Africa. This came as a shock to a lot of Nigerians and also Ghanaians. Many people are saying, wow, what is in this our country Ghana that even we Ghanaians are not aware of? Ghana indeed is a home for diaspora and foreigners. I want us to watch people's reaction. What is so special about Ghana that has made it become the most desirable country to live in West Africa? And then we come back.
So when you want to talk about countries that have freedom in West Africa, you will count Ghana as number one. At least I have visited many West African countries, and I've seen how they behave. Forget about the way the citizens of Ghana used to react. But when you come to something that concerns the country, they know they joke with them. Ghana police know they collect bribe. My brother, if you commit, then go jail you. If your case is a very good case, you go bail yourself. Then go warn you. You can never see any checking point in Ghana daytime where police block road, they collect money. The way they see, have you drive from Onitsha to Enugu before? You don't pass from Onitsha to Enugu. How many checking points there from Onitsha to Enugu? A road that is not up to 2 hours journey. How many checking points are you going to see there? But since when I did Ghana, I never see any checking point for daytime. I can only see checking point in the night. But once it's 5 o'clock in the morning, they will disappear. Sometimes I used to ask myself, all those criminals where they catch, how did they catch themselves? And you want to say, what are you people doing in Ghana? Are you saying what are you people doing in Ghana? If Nigeria good, we go come up for Nigeria. Ghana sweet, I don't go lie you. Ghana sweet. Forget that thing when anybody will tell you. You can never hear gunshot. If you hear any gunshot, no say na banga. If you hear any power, no say now all these people they drive bikes for road, they do pack. I go here. All this motor where they do pack. I go here. You can never hear say they shoot person for here. All this ones when they talk, say people they commit crime, they shoot. I never see now here they hear them, I never see.
From high-end resort tucked away in the wilderness to multi-million-dollar oceanfront villas, supercars, and of course, beautiful women. I spent 100 hours testing wealth in the richest West African country after Nigeria, and this is how it went down.
It's a luxury. That's right.
I started with a luxury staycation in the middle of the forest at Safari Valley Eco Resort. $2,000 for a 2-night all-inclusive stay with fine dining.
This is what luxury dining feels like here in Ghana. Ghana's jollof, nice chicken, fish, guinea fowl soup, some fruit, vegetables, premium bottled water. I don't even know where to start. How do I consume all of this, bro?
Try it.
VIP treatment.
Certainly.
Ghana's first-class eco destination.
If you've never seen this side of Ghana, you need to go and work hard.
Up next, I visited Ghana's water sport capital, where water sport meets the elegance of waterfront living, and it was nothing short of breathtaking and inspiring seeing all of this wealth.
These are private houses around. Private houses,
$1 million waterfront villas lined up the shores owned by some of the richest men in Ghana. Most of Ghana's wealth comes from gold production. Ghana is Africa's largest gold producer, surpassing South Africa in recent years. Gold contributes the biggest share of export earnings, and also cocoa exports have historically been the backbone of Ghana's economy. This country is the second largest cocoa producer in the world after Cote d'Ivoire. Real estate investment is increasingly making the country rich as more diasporans are returning back to Ghana and of course buying homes. I spent 100 hours experiencing all of this in Ghana, diving in deep into the world of extravagance.
Tell you about the safety in Ghana. So ever since I've been, people are like, is it safe out there though? How comes you're on your own? Ghana is one of the safest places I've been to. People wasn't asking me for things. If anything, they was looking out for me. For instance, if I had my phone or money hanging out my pocket, they'll be like, oh, be careful. But when I'm playing football, I'm leaving my stuff, my cameras, my phone on the side. Like near where I'm playing football, there's passers-by, and after I've played, my stuff's still there, not going nowhere. In London, you're advised to not even walk around with your phone in your hand. like being on your phone because of the snatchers. Everyone was friendly. When I was getting stopped by locals, it was to talk to me and just find out maybe where I'm from. So as for why people say Ghana's unsafe, they obviously haven't been. I don't know what they're talking about. 100% safer than London. Here you got to be looking over your shoulder. In Ghana, everyone's minding their own business, getting on with their life, living peaceful. So recently I heard Trump put Ghana on like the red zone for traveling. I've been to the States, been to Ghana, and I feel safer in Ghana than I do in the States, 100%. I'm even trying to think what I could advise you to be careful of when in Ghana, but there isn't nothing. Like, not one thing happened where I'm like, oh, that was a bit dodgy. So if you're planning on going Ghana, book that flight. It's safe to go alone, it's safe to go with people, it's safe to go if you're not from there, get on that plane. The amount of times I sat down with strangers and had conversations, they would invite me to come and eat with their family. Yeah, don't be listening to the news. Ghana will welcome you.
Very soon, they will declare Ghana as Giant of Africa because they don't fair be gateway. If when you open gate, not be kingdom, you go enter. Now so it be because the way this video be, the way I see this video, I know say very soon Ghana will be declared as Giant of Africa. Don't be surprised, no matter what you think, no matter how you verse, your verse nature will not stop anything. That they give title to countries based on their doings. You get. So watch this video.
Visit Ghana, the center of the world. Ghana, the gateway to Africa.
Visit Ghana, center of the world.
Visit Ghana, center of the world.
I think Sankofa is one of those words that when you say it, you know it has significance. You know it has meaning. And so as a Torontonian, as a Ghanaian, I couldn't be more proud to be standing here in Sankofa Square.
I think us as a black organization, we really want to encourage the diaspora to go home.
That's right.
So for this to be named after somewhere in Ghana, a word in Ghana, and the tourism ought to be out here at Sankofa Square, I think it is a great encouragement to the diaspora.
Thank you.
To go home, to see what your roots are. It's great that we built this community here in Canada, and it's beautiful that we can all come together here. But I would love to see our people go home and see where we came from and what they can do back home to even help the community.
That's right. Visit Ghana. Visit Ghana, center of the world. And then Ghana also is the gateway to Africa. So this is a tourism passport. And once you read it, you get a lot of information about Ghana. And the tourist map also helps you to navigate the various tourist sites and attractions across Ghana. Thank you.
Sankofa Square. It's a big deal to the Ghanaian community. It's a big deal to the African in a diaspora. It's a big deal to the black community in Toronto. This says we are doing very well. We are doing a marvelous work being a contributors of the economy and also the society to be beautiful. This is Ghana, the center of the world.
My name is Samantha Summers. I'm the treasurer of the Board of Management of Sankofa Square, and I'm very excited to visit Ghana as soon as I can. Thank you so much for this gift.
I'm Simon, and I'm the vice chair for the Sankofa Board of Management, and thank you also for bestowing this lovely scarf on me, and I also look forward to visiting Ghana, and thank you for having a little bit of...
I've been laughing at Nigerians since last night. If person talk now, I go say, Dangote can buy the whole Ghana. What is Ghana? If person talk now, I go say, Dangote can buy the whole Ghana. That's small Ghana. But the richest man in the world now, a trillionaire, richer than the richest man in the world that you know, Elon Musk, is a Ghanaian. When we talk about education, the first professor that is of black skin was a Ghanaian in the world. The biggest indoor market in the world is in Ghana. The biggest hotel in West Africa is in Ghana. The most educated set of politicians, Ghana is number 6. The most peaceful country in Africa is Ghana. When it comes to education standards, a lot of you will be comparing Nigeria to Ghana education. I understand why, because a lot of you have money in Nigeria. You go to the best schools, and that is true. The rich schools in Nigeria are actually doing well. But when we want to generalize it, you cannot even compare it to Ghana, because Ghanaians don't play with education. the poorest of the poor can afford basic education from primary to level 100 of university. But here, government school, they want use school fees kill us. Government school, if you say poor man supposed to go, they will pay school fees of like 700,000 naira. Where now 1 million people get the money from? These Ghanaians are trying their best to, make their citizens be educated. At least some kind of negative behavior no go dey enter their mind, because education changes a lot. No matter how much you guys say school na scam, education will open your mind to a lot and give you a better perspective of life. A lot of things are the best in Ghana. A lot. The transportation system, compare Ghana to Nigeria, Ghana is better because first of all, the bus owners try to maintain their vehicles properly. Secondly, they sit 3 in a row. Nigerians, they want to pack you people like sardine. Even if the transportation is more expensive in Ghana, it's more comfortable. Even Ghana BRT versus Nigerian BRT. When Nigerian BRT came, it was the best thing in Africa. But lack of management, they don't run them into the pit. Let us all be honest when you see the truth. You want to talk about healthcare? You cannot compare Nigerian healthcare to Ghana healthcare. 99% of Nigerians don't even know what national health insurance is. The people who know what health insurance is are people who work for good companies, and the companies provide good health insurance. But Ghana, 99% of the population have access to national health insurance. In Nigeria, people are dying of common pregnancy. In Ghana, they do C-section for almost free. If you have cough, malaria, typhoid, stomach upset, all those normal sickness, now for free or almost free, depending on your area or depending on the nature of your sickness. But Nigeria, yeah, you guys get money. Common malaria self, we dey spend 20,000 to treat common malaria, when people go to hospital and get free treatment or pay 2,000 naira. What for 1 or 2? We would pay like 20,000 here to treat malaria. And why are Ghanaians paying 2,000 or getting treatment for malaria free? Just because they are Ghanaians. Just because you are a citizen of my country, you have the right to 1 or 2 free things. Come on. Right now, in Ghana, if you have a job, you want to rent a house, the government can loan you money. Men are just they play.
Everybody wants to kiss the USA ass, and I get it. But to allow your country that you swear is safe, to allow your country to become a dumping ground for immigrants from the United States, all you are able to bargain is 5-year visa plans for Ghanaians. Mind you, these visas, they're not even guaranteed. U.S. Embassy still has the last say-so. So you negotiated these terms. You claim that you want a stronger USA-Ghanaian relationship, and you just signed your country up to be a dumping ground for immigrants. But they don't want Nigerians in their country. Ghanaians swear that they don't want other Africans in their country because the insecurity is becoming too much to handle. But you guys allowing your country to be a dumping ground, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that they're going to be deported to Ghana? And then from Ghana, they're going to peacefully go back to their home countries? You're joking. You're literally delusional if you think that's what's going to happen. Like, you guys, African leaders, I don't know what they used to swear for you guys. You guys have to be smarter. You could have bargained much more for you to allow your country to be a dumping ground for immigrants. And you're calling this a big win? A big win. All right.
You're welcome to my channel. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. Ghana, 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 Even Ghanaians are surprised, and they're asking questions, what is so special in our country that is making it desirable for, foreigners to come into? Ghana has so many things that makes it desirable for foreigners, particularly when it comes to the electricity. Do you know that recently the Ghanaian power holding company, announced that Ghanaians are complaining that the electricity is too much. The electricity it's too constant. Sometimes they should even take the light and bring it back. Do you know that there was a time the Ghanaian power company told Ghanaians that they're going to be, taking the light for a while and then they'll bring it back. They'll restore it, after a certain time. And this announcement I'm telling you is just for 6 hours. Oh, do you know that later on they did not take the light? And Ghanaians started protesting that you told us you're going to take the light, you didn't take the light, and you ended up giving us the light. And I'm like, hey! So do you now understand why Ghana is becoming the most, desirable country to live in West Africa? Not just that, let's look at the food. Everybody now is running away from certain kind of meals. And Ghana seems to have a very, very, very strong natural flavor when it comes to their food. Many of their food are, authentic. Many of them are organic. Many of them are African. Many of them are healthy. So many people who are used to eating these junks, when they see how nutritious Ghanaian meals are, it is enough to welcome them in. And not just that, Ghanaians are very welcoming to foreigners, particularly foreigners from the diaspora. So these are one of those things I feel has made Ghana, desirable to foreigners. And not just that, the tourism. Ghana has so many tourist centers that are well maintained. The problem with Nigeria is that we do not maintain our tourist centers. Nigeria has tourist centers. The day I realized the amount of tourist centers this country has, I was shocked. Nigeria has this blue lake. This blue lake, people fly all the way to Zanzibar to go watch. We have it in at least 5 states in this country. But they are not maintained. They are not. That's the problem. The maintenance culture in this country is very, very low. It's very, very bad. So the resort centers Ghanaians have, they maintain it properly. You see that one Stephen Ndonko visited. You see how it is well maintained. They make advertisements for them. Ghana has made a lot of money from tourism, a whole lot of money. That is because tourism is a business that never dies. So long as you're maintaining it, people feel secure in the country, they'll keep coming back. So that's just it. The only aspect I feel the Ghanaians should work on is this Nigeria must go thing. Yeah, let them try to look for a way around it so that it doesn't give their country a bad name. So it doesn't make them feel that, make foreigners feel that, when you come into Ghana and you invest a certain amount of money, when you start doing well, they'll just ask you to go. Because many people are saying that if you're saying the Nigerians are doing bad things in Ghana, what about the innocent ones that you're asking to leave? So this is one aspect I feel they can work on as a country. Let them know how to channel their aggressions in the right way. Although they're already doing that, you've not heard any Ghanaian, boggling in Nigerian shop or any Ghanaian buying a Nigerian, because of this Nigeria must go. So they've been doing a good job so far. But I'll say implore them to, make sure they handle this issue in such a way that it will not spoil that, good name they have. Yes, in as much as Ghanaians are welcoming, Ghanaians also need to pass that message out there that Ghana is for Ghanaians, yes, and do not overstep your boundary. But also when you're doing that, ensure you do not pass the wrong messages to people. Yes, that's just it. For me, Ghana is becoming the most desirable country to live in West Africa. I would have loved to visit Ghana this December, but this whole Nigeria must go thing just made me change my mind. I'll be considering Kenya this December, okay? I will bring all the vlogs to you watch, and then you will tell me what you feel in the comment section. Lovelies, that's all I have for you in this video. If there are any points I forgot to mention in this video, feel free to drop them in the comment section. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. Guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.